So, in today's lesson, I'm going to give you 10 common phrasal verbs, and I will tell you if they are separable, inseparable, or transitive or intransitive. Let's go. Number 1, give up. As I talked about before, give up something. Have you heard this one? I can't get this computer program to work. I'm giving up. What does it mean? It means I'm going to stop trying to do something. Or I admit defeat. I'm giving up. So here it doesn't have an object. You can just say I'm giving up. Or I give up. I give up. So in this case, it doesn't take an object. It just means I give up. I stop trying. But it can also mean to stop a habit or a routine or practice. For example, I've decided to give up alcohol. I want to get healthy. Give up alcohol. So it's transitive. This one is transitive. This one is also separable, right? So you can give something up. Sarah played piano for many years, but she decided to give it up when she turned 20. Number 2, put off. To put off something. So this one is separable and it's transitive. You put off something. I hate cleaning. I always put off the housework until later in the day. So, what does this mean? It means to delay or postpone a task or a decision. Something you don't want to do, so you delay it, right? This is also separable. You can put something off. I think we should put the meeting off until next week. So you can use it in business, which means you can delay it until a later time. Number 3, check out. Check out something. So this is separable and transitive as well. You should check out the new museum in the city center. It's really interesting. So this means just to take a look at something that you haven't seen before. Something new. Check something out. We can separate it. Check something out. Let's go and check that new bookstore out. Number 4, look up. Look up. Does it mean look up like that? That's the literal phrasal verb. But look up also has another meaning. So this one is separable and transitive. I'll give you a sentence and you can guess what it means. I'll look up some hotels that we could stay at on our holiday. Yeah, so look up means search or find some information about something. This one can be separable. Are there any good restaurants in this area? I'm not sure. I'll look it up and see. I'll look it up on the internet. So we often just place the object pronoun in the middle. Look it up. We don't need to say, I'll look the restaurants up. We can just say, I'll look it up or I'll look them up. Find out. Find out. Find out. This is inseparable and intransitive. So it doesn't take a direct object. Listen to this sentence. I found out that the painter of that portrait was born in Sicily. What does it mean? It means to gain knowledge or discover information. Very common one. Gain knowledge or discover information. Do you know where I can buy a coffee table? For my room? I'll find out for you. Means I will get the information for you. Alright, so we don't separate this one. We don't usually say, find the information out. We just say, I'll find out. Number 6, work out. Work out. So this is separable and transitive. Work out has a few different meanings. How about this one? I'll work out what to do about this problem later. What do you think that means? Yeah, it means find a solution to a problem. I'll find an answer or a solution. Oh, I don't understand how to use this software program. I can't work it out. So it can also mean I can't understand it or I can't find the solution. We also use it to mean develop or result in a satisfactory way. So we have a good result to something. When something works well. For example, I really hope your marriage works out for you. So it means I really hope your marriage works well, or it has a good result. They tried to start a cleaning business, but it didn't work out. It didn't have a good result. This one we can separate. Surely we can work this problem out between us. We can solve this problem between us. We can work this problem out between us. Number 7, get on with. Get on with someone. This is inseparable and transitive. It's a very common phrasal verb. So, as you can see, it's a multi-word phrasal verb. Get on with. We get on with someone. What does it mean? Do you know this one? My brother and I really get on with each other. Is it a positive meaning or a negative meaning? That's right, it's positive. It means to have a good relationship with a person, a good friendly relationship. Teresa doesn't get on with Tom. They argue all the time. So, it's inseparable. We don't get someone on with. We get on with someone. Number 8, throw away. Throw away. Separable and transitive. We threw away all our old clothes and bought new ones. I think you might know this one. It means to discard or dispose of something. So you can say, we disposed of all our old clothes. But it's quite formal. It's more common just to say, we threw away all our old clothes. I think we should throw away that old table. Throw away. This one is separable. You can separate it with the object. For example, I'm going to throw those books away. I'm going to throw that food away. You can also say throw out, which means the same. Throw out. I'm going to throw those books out. I'm going to throw that food out. Means put it in the bin. Number 9, pick up. Pick up. Another very common one, which is separable and transitive. I'm going to the airport to pick my mum up. Or, I'm going to the airport to pick up my mum. So this is separable. Have you heard it like this? What does it mean? It means to collect someone or something from a place and take it away. So usually we're in a car or a vehicle when we do this. So it means to collect someone or something from somewhere, from a place, and take them to another place. Pick up. So, of course you can, for example, I can pick up a glass, literally like that. But you can also pick up a person. Okay, you can pick up a person if they're quite small and not too heavy. But it just means also when you're driving in a car and somebody, you can pick up someone in your car. They get in your car and you go somewhere. Or you go to the post office and you pick up a package or pick up some letters. I have to pick a parcel up from the post office. I'm going to pick up my kids from school. And finally, number 10, show up. To show up somewhere. This is inseparable and intransitive. So, I'll give you an example. They showed up at the party 3 hours late. What do you think it means? Yeah, they arrived at the party 3 hours late. So, show up means, it means to appear or arrive somewhere, usually unexpectedly, when you don't expect this person to come. So, for example, another example. What time do we have to show up at this party? So that means what time do we have to get to this party or arrive at this party? It's inseparable. We don't separate it. And it's intransitive. So, he showed up at my house. Not he showed up my house. He showed up at my house. I have to use another preposition in there. So that just means he arrived at my house. If I say he showed up at my house, maybe I didn't expect him to come. I didn't invite him. He just arrived and I was quite surprised. So that is often the meaning of that one, show up. So there you have 10 very common and useful phrasal verbs for English conversation. And you know how to use them correctly. So practice using these. Let's go through them. Give up something. To give up something. To quit or stop using something. Put off. To put off something. To delay or postpone. Check out. To take a look for the first time. Look up. To find some information somewhere. Find out. To gain knowledge or discover something. Work out. To find a solution to a problem. Or to get a satisfactory result. Get on with someone. To have a good relationship with someone. 8. Throw away something. Or throw out something. To discard or dispose of something. 9. To pick up someone or something, which means to collect someone from somewhere. And 10. Show up. To arrive, usually unexpectedly. Great. Excellent. We're going to have a quiz soon. So I'm going to do a video with a quiz. So keep watching and I will check your understanding of these phrasal verbs. If you want to learn more about these phrasal verbs, check out my website, realenglishspeaker.com. I have a blog there for you called 10 Common Phrasal Verbs with lots of these examples. So you can use this, along with the video lesson. I specialize in teaching phrasal verbs like this for everyday conversation. So you can see some free lessons on my website, free audio lessons, where you can listen to dialogues, to conversations, and short stories using phrasal verbs on different topics. So there's a lesson about the weekend, how to talk about the weekend. There's a lesson about shopping, how to talk about shopping. So take a look at my website. They're all free. Or you can take lessons with me to practice these in conversation. All right. I hope to see you soon. Bye.